Hi everybody! How are you? I haven't seen you guys in a long time. Talk to you. I was thinking of doing a live just now, but I haven't done one in a long time. And I don't know if you guys are around. What time is it right now? It's 2:49. So for those of you in England, is it 6 hours? What time did I just say it was? 2:49. So it's like 8:40. It's almost 9 o'clock there. So I have some videos I never posted that I didn't realize. I have one from the end of October, and I have where Runny's being super cute, and I have day 2 from me starting my routine again, and I guess that was from the beginning of December. So I have some that I didn't realize I haven't posted yet. So I have a couple to post that will be older, but I just haven't posted them yet. I feel very disjointed because I was working towards, for like good solid month or so, building a foundation and doing research to see if me starting a business would be viable, both with my abilities and my challenges being neurodivergent, and with my particular issues with ADHD and possible autism, like what causes me to burn out, what doesn't. My issues with time management. If you start your own business, you have to schedule your own time. What do I need to do to kick myself in gear and get myself regulated? My schedule. So I'm a space shot. So as far as ADHD, I have the type that is primarily inattentive. Sometimes I wonder if it's a little bit combined, because apparently they don't think, part of the reason why they don't just say ADHD and ADD anymore is because they're thinking, particularly women, people who are primarily inattentive, they think that you have hyperactivity, but it's just turned within. So that would lead to thinking a lot, obsessing, ruminating, hyper-focusing, getting stimulated by things you like, all of that stuff. Anxiety. Think, trying to solve things, think. But anyway, so I was trying to figure out, I just feel like I was trying to start myself on a track to have more stability in my life. And I knew that just in the beginning of learning to start a business, I've tried to do something like that with my art in the past, at least 2 other times. And I know that regardless of what you're doing, there's always going to be things you can't foresee, because you don't know what you don't know until you try it. And I feel like there's always 10 times more work than you have any idea about. So I wasn't going to jump headlong and just start working full time doing that. But that's how much time it was taking, and I was fine with that. Just learning. And I didn't want to put any kind of expectations on myself. If I was obsessed with learning about something, I allowed it. Unless it was starting to make me exhausted and burn out, then I would stop, maybe take a day off or whatever. And then I did that for a while. And then I realized that, shit, I haven't been using my planner. I think I just got tired of it. It became a chore. It wasn't working for me anymore at that time. I want to say it was the end of summer, maybe. It's maybe late spring. I don't know, but it's been a number of months. And then because I kind of, when I was getting into just starting a business and thinking about starting a business and spending all my time doing that, I was just like, screw all of the getting up at a certain time and trying, to have a schedule, because it was just stressing me out so much. So I'm like, it'll be fine. Just focus on this. Because if I think of too many things, I don't know if this is something common for a lot of us or if this is more me, but as much as my counselor would like me to be able to do something for a while, then stop, and then go do something else, I don't remember the name of it, but I know that both ADHD and autism have this, where if you're hyper-focusing, you're really into what you're doing, to switch tasks to go do something else. Because when I hyper-focus on something, I'm like a train. My brain is a train. It's like full speed ahead. It's just trying to absorb as much as I can. And it doesn't want to stop, and it can't. So the thought of switching gears and to go do something else hasn't really happened. Hasn't really been something that has been helpful for me in the past. So one of the ways that I've dealt with that is by, I would at different times try to schedule different things on different days. That way, I wasn't trying, because I have such a hard time trying to limit myself to a certain time period. And that way it was more task oriented, like, okay, this day I can work on this thing. And then it didn't matter if it had a good day or a bad day, like as far as how much I got done, but like that's what I would be working on. But I just didn't want to stress about that, so I just focused on the business idea. And if I could support myself doing that, then I realized I let everything go. I mean, it was probably kind of bad to begin with, but I let everything go. I was staying up all night. I was losing track of days. I don't think I went periods without my medication. This last time of filling my ADHD script, I did go a week or two, but that was okay. That's not the end of the world. I just kind of get spacey. But yeah, I'm already losing my train of thought because I didn't take my med this morning. But then I had coffee. But it's all good. It's all good. I've been having some insomnia lately. Sometimes I've noticed that I'm playing on my phone just as like a way to relieve stress and do things I like as a distraction. Because there have been some things that I've been really stressing about the last 2 weeks. Oh, so this is what I was going to say. I have 17 minutes. Did I lose my thought already? So it's really hard for me to stay on track as it is. And so I was doing the business, and then I'm like, okay, I've been doing this for like a month, and that's like all I was doing. And I was up all night, losing track of days. And I don't know if I was forgetting to eat. I don't know if I was missing sleep. I was all over the place. My house was a mess, which I struggle with, but sometimes I'll get clean for a while. I'll start to catch up, and I'll start to maintain, and then something else will happen and I let it go. So it's this like on and off again thing of me trying to get in better habits so that it's not as bad. And then as I start getting more efficient at it, it will stay nicer. So when I do a planner or start a new routine, I always adjust my expectations to see where I'm at. I always want to do 10 million things. I want to kick my butt into gear. But if I expect myself to be able to do the things I think I can, I might not be able to. And that sucks. I hate that part. So the beginning's hard. And I started doing that. So I took a break from thinking about the business. And then I started, and I was really proud of myself. I was working with my counselor. I got my planner out. I had gotten a new planner because I only had a month left of the other one, and I started filling it out. Now, it takes me a little bit of a while to switch gears now. So I switched gears away from thinking about the business and crocheting, and so that's completely out of my mind. So I'm not making progress in that, but that's fine, because if I'm forgetting to take medication, I'm forgetting to eat, I'm forgetting to drink water, I'm not sleeping right, I had to go back to the beginning and get that in check. So that's why I started this getting my shit together again, day 1, day 2. And I had filmed a whole day 2, like little snippets, and it's kind of funny what ended up happening at the end. I thought I was going to reward myself with just like a little lipstick or something small at the dollar store. I'm like, just go in and pick one thing out. Yeah. Restraint, ADHD, me, and a dollar store. I'm realizing that restraint, I don't know her. I was there for a long time. I ended up getting some groceries. I ended up getting a lot of shit. I ended up getting all these cute things. I was going to do crafts with them. I got butterflies to put on my wall. I was like all excited. I'm like a kid in a candy shop because everything's so cheap, right? It adds up so fast, even in the dollar store. So yeah, prices have gone up and they're not $1 anymore. They're like $1.25. But there are other things in the store that are more expensive. Anyway, that was kind of funny. I did really good on that day. So I started that with you guys. And then my mom's like, that's it. We're going to call student loans. We need to take care of this right now. And she wanted to pay it for me. And I'm like, no. There's no way I'm going to let you. I should be taking care of you, not the other way around. And that totally derailed that. So now I feel like disjointed because I was starting to get myself back on track and I was doing it for like a week and I was doing well. And the whole thing, so some of us, we each have our thing that's our kryptonite, right? Some of you know Genevieve. I've met you through her channel. Hers is going to the dentist, and she's had some trauma experiences going to the dentist. For me, I've had negative experiences with the healthcare system and dealing with mental health medications, dealing with seeking ADHD medications on the different times I have over the last 25 years. And things that have happened to me that like scarred me, like the way they treated me. And I understand why, and it wasn't personal. But I think that the people who are in those fields, they don't realize just how many of those experiences we have. So that and the student loans. Last year when I turned 50, before I turned 50, I think I started this channel like a year and a half ago. So I think I was 49. It was around May, and I had a goal of trying to get myself financially stable by 50. That didn't work, and I just went into 50 came and went, and I'm like, oh, I still hadn't found a solution. So I was trying to find any kind of job or do research on careers that are good for neurodivergent folks. And you know, that's its own thing that's so triggering because I've been trying to find the right job that I can be successful for years, right? Didn't know this is why. So, and then dealing with just the medical systems. And then the student loans because I want to pay them. Some of you are maybe new here and you may not know. I'm an adult with ADHD, possibly autism. And for some people, it can be severe enough. My little kitty's here. Hi, you want your ball? You want your ball? Hey guys, watch this. Forgive the mess. You want your ball? Ready? Go get it. Oh, we can't see her. Sorry. What was I saying? I don't know. So yeah, for her to do that, I knew I need to call them, but I've been avoiding it because I've been waiting to have a solution. I can't even get in a payment plan if I literally only make $175 every 2 weeks. I can't buy groceries. My family's supporting me. That's hella freaking embarrassing. It's just where I'm at with my symptoms. Please don't eat that. Thank you. Don't eat that. So I just feel like it takes so much energy. I can't focus on all of these things at once. I want to be able to just focus on one thing. Stop it. Stop. She's eating. Stop it. Stop it. Hi, pretty. Oh, I love her. She's so cute. But bye. I'm going to record more. I didn't realize I missed those videos this week. Sorry for you guys. I'm going to get back to doing the shorts. Oh, some of you guys might have subscribed because of the kitty shorts. I'm going to get back to doing them twice a week. So you have that to look forward to. I started this channel for ADHD content, helping people who are struggling, because on the outside we look fine and everybody thinks we're fine, and then we can't figure out maybe why we can't hold a job, why we can't be on time, and we think we can, and it's just a whole lifetime of these struggles and not being able to fix it. And for some of us, it is severe enough, the executive functioning and the thinking issues, and some of us have like dyslexia. It really interferes with your daily functioning and being able to remember to eat and do all kinds of stuff. So it's really challenging, and the things that you have to do to get back on track and be able to do things that regular people take for granted is exhausting. And then you have to keep doing it and keep doing it. So I feel kind of disjointed. Yeah, I just got like 15 seconds left on my phone. So I realized that there is a program for people who have disabilities, and I might look into that with the student loans. I might be able to get forgiveness. I realized that in the last 10 years, I've really only worked like 2 days a week. That's all I've been able to do. And now I'm down to one, and I've